Welcome to my channel. We have a very compelling solstice reading for all of us today. So I did this in some layers because it's very nuanced and I can't wait to share it with you. So first I did a few tarot cards, and when I read these, the major arcana signify the major life changes. And the very first one is the very first tarot card, which is the Fool. I like this one. I like this one for this reading here at the solstice. See the Fool? Look at the little knapsack. On the back, a little companion at her feet or his feet, not sure, doesn't matter. This is the sun shining brightly. That's a really positive card. The Fool, he or she, we're off on a journey. It's a new journey is what this means. But I feel like this means we have everything we need. Okay, it's going to be an adventure. Let me put it that way. Okay, so the other two I combined over here. Now, I do want you to pay attention to some of these numbers. The first one's the 5 of Pentacles. That's all about change. And here with the Pentacles, if you see this couple, let me see if I can kind of show you a little more. They passed the door without going inside. There's help nearby, but you've got to be willing to shift, change, look at things from a different perspective. That's for all of us, guys, and it's a big calling because that's important right now. And then we have this card to aid us with that. It is an 8, by the way, and we've got, I think, 3 8s laid out here, so that's exciting. This is the Strength card. And now look at this isn't like taming the lion like you would think by the saying. And when people look at this card sometimes, you got to really look. She's calm. There's wisdom. There's confidence. She's doing what needs to be done, but she's not doing it with bravado and anxiety and too much gusto. It's just calm knowing, taking charge. And see the symbol above her head? That's like a sideways 8. That's the infinity symbol also. So 8s are all over the place here. For me, that is about the flow of life, and that's about abundance, okay? So I like this. Now, I pulled some cards from, let's just span down here, The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, one of my favorite decks. We've got the Loyal Hearts. That's an 8. See what I mean? Okay, this is signifying devotion. I don't want to say companion. It can be a companion. There's a companionship quality, but this card to me is speaking of something deeper than that. This is someone that has your back. Okay? So just know that as we move along. Because now remember, you're starting on this new journey, and there will be a couple of challenges, but you're gonna, I've got the cards here. Spirit is letting me know we're gonna be able to do this. This is gonna be exciting, actually. So we've got that. Now, here's our advice. The go the distance, which this is an 11. This adds up to 11, the go the distance, which that kind of speaks for itself. But look at the card that's our other piece of advice is also an 11. Buy the book. So and I love the elephants. Those elephants mean a lot of symbolism. You could look that up if you want to learn a little more. But for me, that's also an abundance. And I love the energy. But sometimes, like personally, I can be way out of the lines a lot of times. I can be impulsive. This card would be saying, let's stick to a little more traditional means right now, okay? So let's kind of color inside the lines because this is a major transition and we're going to make the most out of this. And then look at the result card. Boom. There you go. What more do you need to know? the key to happiness. This is the happy, happy card. This is an 8. It's a 2 and a 6. That's another 8. See what I mean with this reading? I feel like they're really deep messages here, guys, and they're very loving messages. This lets us know happiness is all around us. It's not a destination. It is the mode of traveling. But we are starting on this traveling. We are starting on this new journey. We go back to the Fool. And it's just right on time, guys. I can't wait to see the end result. How do you feel? How does the energy of this reading feel for you? Please like and subscribe and help me grow my channel, and comment below. How does this feel for you? I would love to hear how you follow through with this and what the solstice brings for you personally. Meanwhile, I can't wait. I think it's going to be very interesting next week in general. Let me add one more little caveat. I'm not an astrologer, but there's a lot of Jupiter juju going on. So for me, that is a very good sign. I used to call it the lucky planet, but it's definitely has some fortuitous energy. Jupiter opens a window for you. So maybe it's like open that window, or like the quote, open a door where there were no doors, because one will be made for you. This is just that time. If we take the advice that we're given here and be ready to receive, I can't wait. Sending you guys lots of love and solstice blessings.